What a mighty God we serve. What a mighty God we serve. I am trying to figure out how can I express this with to you guys like real fast, but I just pray that you go to Ephesians 4 and read the whole chapter, the whole book of Ephesians if you want to, because it really helps us on the journey of forgiveness. I have a question. What do you have to gain by keeping unforgiveness in your heart? That's an important question for me to help me to grow, help me to change my attitude, help me to change my speak, help me to change the way I think, and also help me to change how I interpret people when they come up against me. With my journey of forgiveness, man, just it was a lot. But I can say one of my jobs helped me with the journey of forgiveness because I was working in customer service, which I still do now, but this job was different. I was up close with the people now. I talk to them on the phone. But with this job, I could have, like Ephesians 4 and 27, it gives us the instructions. Do not give the devil a foothold. So that's why I always pray and ask God to guide me in my journey of forgiveness, because this is an everyday walk and I don't want to allow the devil to have a foothold over me. And some people are not aware that they are allowing the devil to use them. And I pray that I don't allow the devil to use me. So that is why I pray and ask God to help me through my journey of forgiveness, to allow myself to let go of things that will alter my emotions or my character. I was in a situation where a young lady, she had pulled up some triggers. She was basically, one of my triggers were past tense, that I don't like for people to talk about me as if I'm not in the room. And my God, she was really hitting some buttons, and I was sitting there, but she couldn't see my face. And I immediately started praying. I started crying because we know what's inside of us. We know that we have a choice, either choice to give the devil a foothold or choose to rise above and don't allow the devil to, to come inside of us and use us and not glorify God. So my walk is I need to glorify God. And that day was a day of a test. So she was, going off on the phone, talking about me and don't even know me for one. That's for one. Just being disrespectful towards me. And I immediately prayed. And I immediately went to the Father and I prayed and I just gave my heart to God because my heart was hardened. It was getting hardened. And I wanted to pull that bus over and take one of those fire extinguishers and hit her in the head. But I said, God, I'm on this journey. I need to learn not to allow someone to dictate my emotions. And I don't even want to go long, but that's what it is. What would I gain if I would allowed her to harden my heart? It's not even worth it because I want to look up to God. I want to allow God to be pleased with what he created in me. I want to be able to allow God to say, well done. So my prayer to you guys, let's be cognitive of what the devil is capable of doing. So because we know what the devil is capable of doing by kill, steal, and destroy, now I put myself in a position where I'm not going to allow him to have that foothold. So I'm going to be cognitive of other people's way of treating me or anyone else. And I have the ability to pause in that cause and pray to God and say, I need you right now because God, tells us to cast all his care on him. And that was a care of mine. I'm hurting right now because of this lady, disrespected me. But I still want to move in my journey of forgiveness. So now, forgave her, yeah, because I needed to let go. But now I had to, work on of what I was feeling. And now I pray to God and say, don't allow it to attack me anymore. Shield me with your armor of faith. Shield me knowing that you are my protector. You are my vindicator. And I don't have to revert with anger and bitterness towards someone. So as you walk your journey of forgiveness, be cognitive. And even though if someone comes up against you with anger, sow a seed into them with peace. And it could be just keeping your mouth shut, to be honest, and just allow them to go off at the mouth. But when you find your strength in God, you can smile and speak to them and speak to that spirit that's in them and say, I rebuke you. And you will not rise up in that person no more and tell that person God loves you because God loves me and he loves this whole world, that he gave his only begotten son, that whomsoever shall believe in him shall not perish. So let's walk this walk of faith. Let's walk this walk of forgiveness. Y'all enjoy and have a good day. Okay, bye-bye.